Good morning students. In last my video I shared the graphical representation of speed time graph and distance time graph. The speed time graph and or velocity time graph is the same if the body is moving in a straight line. With the help of the velocity time graph, today I would like to derive the equations of motion. Suppose a body is moving uniformly. A body is moving with uniform acceleration in a straight line with initial velocity u, which changes to velocity v after time interval t with uniform acceleration a. The velocity time graph represents u as initial velocity at point A and final velocity v at point B. So AB represents the two velocities u initial velocity and B as B represents the final velocity v. Okay, let S be the displacement during time interval t. Then from Vt graph, Vt means velocity time graph, OC is equal to T, OA is equal to U, BC is equals to V. Now draw from B, draw BE perpendicular OY and BC perpendicular OX. Also draw AD perpendicular to BC. Then BC is equals to BD plus CD. Okay, BC is equals to BD plus CD. This means BC is V is equal to BD plus CD. CD is OA is equal to U. This implies that BD is equals to V minus U. Okay, BD is equals to V minus U. Now here set this area under Vt graph. Set the area under Vt graph. Then displacement, this will represent the displacement. Area under Vt graph, represents the displacement in the given time interval t. Okay, so from here we will first derive the position time relation. First is our position time relation. The slope of the graph, Vt graph is equal to BD by AD. So BD is how much? V minus U by T. AD is how much? AD is equal to OC. AD is equal to OC is equal to T. But as we know that this gives us the acceleration, rate of change of velocity. By definition, v minus u by t is equals to a, acceleration. Therefore, v minus u is equal to at, or v is equal to u plus at. Transferring u to right side, then it will be positive. So v is equals to u plus at. This is known as the first equation of motion or position time relation. This is the first equation of motion. Why is this so called as the position time relation? My dear student, sorry, this is the velocity time relation. Actually, it is velocity time relation. Velocity time relation. So why is this velocity time relation? Because initial velocity is constant, time is independent quantity, a is uniform, acceleration, so it is also constant. So what is now variable? Variable is only velocity, final velocity. So final velocity is the function of the time. Final velocity is the function of time. Its value depends on after what time we are taking the value of final velocity. So its value depends on the time interval. Therefore, this relation so obtained is known as the velocity time relation. Okay. Now next one we are taking here the position time relation. Position time relation. Position time, to derive the position time relation, we have to find the area under VT graph. And area under VT graph gives us the displacement of the body in the given time interval. So displacement S is equals to area OA BCO under VT graph for the given time interval for time t. Now this area can be divided in two parts. One is the area of rectangle and area of triangle. OBCO can be divided in two parts. So this is equal to area of rectangle OADC plus area of triangle ADB. Now this is displacement. Its value is OA into OC plus area of triangle is half into base into altitude or altitude into base. So altitude is BD and base is AD. Or S is equals to O is how much? OA represents the U and OC represents time T. 1 by 2 BD represents V minus U and AD is equals to OC is equal to T. So S is equals to UT plus half. Now V minus U from equation 1, V minus U is equal to AT. V minus U is equal to AT. So we can write here V minus U as AT into T. This gives us S is equals to UT plus half AT square. This is the second equation of motion or position time relation. Second equation of motion or position time relation. Position time relation. So we have the second equation of motion as S is equals to UT plus half AT square. Why do we say that this has position time relation? Because, my dear student, u is constant because it is initial velocity, a is uniform acceleration, its value is also constant. Now the displacement of the body is the function of time because its value depends on the value of amount of the time interval. Hence this relation is known as the position time relation. Okay. Now next we are taking the third equation of motion, that is called velocity position velocity relation. So third is our velocity position relation. Next is our position velocity relation. So the area under VT graph gives us the position time relation s is equal to ut plus half at square. Now we can take another case of the position velocity relation with the help of the area under VT graph. So my dear students, area OABC is what? It is the area of trapezium. Area of trapezium. Right? Area of trapezium, what is? OABC. So what is area of trapezium? This will give us displacement s is equal to area of trapezium is equal to half into sum of parallel side. So parallel sides are OA and BC. Parallel sides are OA and BC into perpendicular distance, that is OC or AD, you can take OC. So S is equals to how much? This will be equal to half into OA U plus V, and this is how much? This is time interval T. We can write here V minus U, V plus U also. We can write this also V plus U, U plus V or V plus U, the same thing, V plus U. Okay. Now from the first equation of motion, as we know that since AT is equals to V minus U, this implies that T is equal to V minus U by A. So substituting the value of T here, then we get S is equals to half V plus U into V minus U by A. What will be V plus U into V minus U? This will give us, now you transfer 2 and A to that side, then we get, this is 2AS is equals to V square minus U square. We can write this equation as V square is equals to, you can write to that side, V square is equal to U square plus 2S, or V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. This is the third equation of motion. Third equation of motion or position velocity relation. So finally we have the three equations of motion, my dear students. First is the V is equals to U plus AT. Second is S is equals to UT plus half AT square. And third is the V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. So do the practice of this derivation of the equations of motion with the help of the velocity time graph. Thank you.